A prolonged gaze will hopefully crack the suspect's fortified barrier. Once broken, the momentum will commence and the suspect will be more likely to divulge incriminating information. All the detective has to do is maintain eye contact for longer than his adversary. It's a psychological battle of attrition between two opposing forces. And
they found her torso. I don't think she's missing at that point. I think she's dead. So I don't know why. Oh, it's not confirmed that it's her body at that point?
Moments can sometimes last for minutes on end.
I know.
Me and you both know it's no different than when you was a little kid, right? And you reached in that cookie jar and you got caught after your mama told you not to get that cookie. And she was, did you get a cookie? No. And whenever you tell a lie, you feel bad about it right then. One, with every lie, there's a chance you're gonna get caught.
What?
And that weighs on you because you know you did something bad. Am I right?
I didn't do it.
You didn't take the cookie?
No.
You smell like you've been cleaning up, like you've been using cleaner to clean up. I know what that smells like. My wife smells like that all the time when she cleans her house. You've been using some kind of cleaner to clean up your apartment, hadn't you?
No.
What?
Steven, you telling me you live like a maid? How does your apartment get cleaned?
I clean it.
When was the last time you cleaned it, Steven?
I don't remember.
Was it this week?
No.
You mean you go a whole week without cleaning?
Yes.
Why? That's horrible, Steven.
Is this a joke, dude? How is this like... Yo, the only way this gets recovered is if, like, the dude accidentally admits that he did the murder or something. Because, like, these guys are so bad. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, did his wife do a murder? Is that why she's doing cleaning? Like, what line of reasoning is he operating on, dude? My wife's a murderer. That's why I know what cleaning smells like. She cleans every time she does a murder.
I don't know how else to say it, Steven. Let me tell you what I think. I think that she was a friend of yours. Look at her right here. I think that she was a friend of yours. And I think something happened, Steven. You used to watch her come in and out of her apartment, didn't you?
No.
Well, how y'all doing?
We're just talking. See that pretty girl right there?
Yes.
You telling me you looked at a pretty girl like that and you never once thought, ever, man, she looks good.
Oh my God.
You never thought that?
What the fuck, dude? Bro, arrest the cop, dog. At this point, he should be like, I'm placing you under citizen's arrest. This one's called the rape culture technique. Yeah, this is a pretty elaborate method where the cop acts like a rapist himself. Oh my God. Oh my God, the other cop literally went, got food, and came back with a big gulp, dude. Oh my God, this is a meme, bro. This is literally a fucking meme. This entire interrogation is a meme, dude. That's crazy. I was wondering why he left.
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand? You know how when you're sitting there, you see a girl walking down the road, and you say, man, that girl looks good. You ever see a good-looking girl down the road, you think to yourself, man, that girl looks good?
Yes.
You never thought that about her?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me you look at porn on the internet and get off to that, but you never looked at her and said, man, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Yes.
You have?
No.
Stephen.
Okay, see, now I'm back to being a bad cop because I would arrest this cop. At this point, I'd be like, sorry, you also failed the vibe check. Both of you guys are going to jail now. Okay? I'd be like, come back in here. Whatever the other detective's name is. Give me your fucking handcuffs. We're arresting both of these motherfuckers. Okay? God damn, dude. Come on. You wouldn't want to fuck the dead girl? Come on. Aren't you fucking horny? I'm so horny right now.
And this is hard, buddy. I know this is hard. And I can tell it's on you. You want to let it go.
I mean, it's obvious what he's trying to do. He's trying to get her to be like, yeah, I found her attractive. Like, I desired her. Like, I get that he's trying to do that. He's going about it in the worst way possible. And also, it's not even a good, like, not even a good enough reason to be like, well, this person right here, it found the victim attractive. So, oh, I guess he must have done the murder then.
Oh, there's blood in your apartment, Stephen. You didn't get it all up.
This is the widely recognized futility technique, which is used to make the subject believe it is useless to resist due to the overwhelming evidence against them. It's most effective when the interrogator can play on doubts that already exist in the subject's mind. The only problem here is that Stephen didn't dismember Lauren inside his apartment. It all happened in Lauren's apartment, so the detective's bluff is already called at this point.
It didn't all come off. You scrubbed and you wiped. But we can tell that. Don't you watch CSI?
Oof.
Yeah, we know it. Stephen, why is there blood in your bathroom?
The detective now completely shifts his strategy from confrontational and aggressive to sympathetic and understanding. He attempts to create a connection and then afford Stephen a more socially acceptable reason for the crime.
Bro, this is so bad. He's like just throwing, dude. This, I suspect, is like closer to what most of these look like. You know, like every motherfucker that watches like cop shows and shit thinks they're gonna have like a brilliant, brilliant monologue, and then the guy's gonna be like, "You debated me into admitting that I was the murderer, sir." You know what I mean? And it's like, this is the reality, though. Like, this is how it always works. Yeah, we saw the blood, motherfucker, and then like, come on, I get why you'd want to fuck her. Come on, she was hot. She was a hoochie mama. I'm a mad dog with a fat hog. I thought we established that. You know this. Come on, admit it. Stephen.
This is extremely difficult to pull off after a direct confrontation, as there is no established rapport nor trust. The usual routine is the exact opposite. You would first build rapport and then get aggressive once a connection has been attained.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. I wanted to be here with you to go through that process because I know you're not a monster, man. I know you're not a bad guy. You're just a hard-working student trying to pass a bar exam.
Does anybody have the full video that's like super fast where it shows everyone else moving except for the kid? Someone sent me like a 2-minute video. Oh, it comes up in the end? Okay.
You ain't got a lot of support from your family, do you?
Yes.
You do?
The strategy fails at the first hurdle. Stephen immediately shuts down the afforded sympathy and reasoning behind the alleged crime, which was the concept of unsupportive parents. But the detective now attempts to roll with it.
A lot of people can't say that. And the fact that you do have support from your family should make things easier, because your family wants to feel like they've raised somebody that tells the truth and is honest, right?
Yes.
Did you hurt that girl, Stephen?
No.
Have you ever hurt anyone, Stephen?
No.
You never hurt anyone.
No.
I've hurt people, Stephen.
Oh my God, dude. Yo, what is he doing, dude? You guys don't have that kind of... You guys don't have enough evidence to be throwing this hard, brother. What's happening right now? What? Again, once again, reconfirmed my original position that I would throw the cop in jail. Okay? That cop needs to be in jail as well.
I've made mistakes in my life.
Oh my God.
It's not even normal to say you've never hurt anybody. Sometimes people get mad and they say things they don't mean to say. It hurts. You never kicked a dog or a cat?
The lead detective then asks non-confrontational questions for almost 30 minutes, which is most likely to see if it will change the suspect's demeanor and the manner in which he responds. But it doesn't. Stephen maintains the same lifeless disposition which he has now kept up for almost 90 minutes.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to people that he works with and everything. They talk about how he's always expresses himself.
But he don't know.
He's very talkative. Stephen, they say you're so talkative, buddy, that you're always so friendly. You stop in and say hello, and you talk. Why is it that you're acting so short with us tonight? If you have all this character and personality about you, why is it that everything that we get from you is yes, no, or I don't know?
I don't know.
Why are you acting like this, Stephen? You see how I'm able to talk in complete sentences? Like we're having a conversation, but the only thing you're bringing to the table is a yes, no, or I don't know. Stephen, did you hurt that girl?
No.
Would you tell me if you did?
Yes.
Have you lied to me at all in this interview?
No.
Yes, you have, Stephen. When was the last time you did laundry?
A few weeks ago.
You ain't washed clothes in a few weeks?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, this dude spends his entire life on Reddit. No shit, he hasn't fucking washed his clothes in a few weeks. This guy does not understand, dude. This is a Sigma male that he's talking to, okay? This cop, too much of an alpha male. Doesn't understand the Sigma, the mind of a Sigma. Okay? Sigma males don't shower. It's a lifestyle. He's a gamer.
I have a lot of clothes.
No, you don't. That's another lie. You don't have a lot of clothes.
Yes, I do.
Nope. You got enough underwear to last you 3 weeks?
Yes.
Do you wear the same pair of underwear more than one day?
Yes.
Why?
What
Because
the
it's still
fuck?
clean enough to wear.
Steven, we're arresting you for being a dirty motherfucker. You hear me? We're throwing you in goddamn jail for never showering, you disgusting motherfucker. What is he doing? Like, you're under arrest for being a dirty boy, not the murder.
Where's that little girl, Stephen?
I don't know.
Stephen, you know. You're going to look at this right here, this little girl right here, and you're going to say you don't know? I know you know.
I don't know.
Yes, you know. What are you going to say tomorrow when I say we got your hair with the body? What are you going to say to me then?
Steven is the cleanest motherfucker on Reddit. Reddit moderator. Literally, the cleanest Reddit moderator.
Because you know, like I go like that. Look at my hair. That's how easy it falls out. Look at all that on your head. You don't think none fell out? It did. We just wanted to give you an opportunity to tell it. So you didn't look like a monster at the end. Because you know what? I don't believe that you're a monster, Stephen. I believe that you're a good guy. You've been picked on. Girls didn't show you the respect that you deserved. You did something stupid. And I believe you feel bad about it. And that's why you're all freaked out right now. But I'm giving you the opportunity to get right. I'm giving you an opportunity to show everybody you're not a monster. That you feel bad about what happened. Your hair's there, man. Your hair is there. That's right, buddy. See that? Look at it. See how easy? See this stuff right here, your hair? Yeah, it fell out of your head when you was moving the body, Stephen. That's right. You remember moving the body?
No.
Yes, you do, Stephen. Why, man? Why?
This is actually the worst. I don't know.
Tell me, bud.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did, Stephen. We want you to tell it so that way people will understand you're not a monster. Things just, you got out of control. It's a sickness. Why'd you do it, Stephen?
He's so
I
bad.
didn't do it.
Stephen, why are you going to keep telling that? You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, Stephen. You hurt her, man. She was screaming. Screaming, Stephen. Why? And I know you feel bad about it. I can see it in your face. What came over you, man? What happened, Stephen?
I don't know.
I know you don't know. You couldn't control it, could you?
I didn't do it.
Stephen! They still...
Bro, at this point, I'd just be like, dog, just give me a lawyer. Like, just give me a lawyer because I don't want to fucking hear you anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to... You just keep fucking badgering me over and over again. I don't want to hear my own name be uttered one more fucking time. He's gonna like... What technique is this? Just to be like, you're fucking weirdo, Steven. You don't shower technique?
your hair and take it over there? They didn't, did they? That's right. It's all sinking in right now.
For the record, remember what this convo looks like versus what the other cops, the convo between the other cops talking to fucking Michael Dreshka, okay? Or whatever the fuck the dude's name was. The murderer from the previous story. That's the motherfucker who's trying to get a conviction, doing a horrible job at it, and like, but definitely is convinced that he's the murderer. The other cop watched camera footage of this guy doing a murder and is like, yeah, I don't know.
He knows, is what you're thinking. Steven, I don't want it to be a game between me and you. I know it hurts, and I know you're not an awful person and you want to tell it. Your hair was there, Steven. We've all known it all along. We wanted just to give you an opportunity to tell what happened. Did y'all have sex?
No.
Did you try to have sex?
No.
You think about having sex?
No.
Liar. What kind of man doesn't think about having sex? You said earlier you like girls, right?
What
Yes.
You said she's a pretty girl, right?
Yes.
What'd you do to her, Steven?
I didn't do.
Don't lie to me. What are you, gay? This is called the homophobia technique. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Do anything.
You're lying. You hurt that girl.
No, I didn't.
Sure it did, and that's why you're having this massive meltdown right now.
The detective quite literally repeats the phrase, "You hurt that girl," to which Stephen responds, "No, I didn't," and this goes on for the best part of 20 minutes. Perhaps the detective's strategy was to induce mental exhaustion, yet it had no effect whatsoever.
No, motherfucker. His strategy is nothing. Perhaps the detective's strategy is just literally being a shit detective. Okay? I mean, these guys are like trying to be as nice as possible in every situation. Some cops are just shit. That's not a technique. It's not the mental exhaustion technique. He just doesn't have anything, dude.
Why did you hurt that girl?
I didn't.
Why'd you hurt her, Steve?
I didn't.
I've yet to hear JCS say one cop is like just straight up bad at what they're doing. I mean, I've loved watching these videos for the past couple of days, with the exception of that one video of like getting a false confession. He very rarely is just like, this cop is just dog shit.
You hurt her, Steve.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna take this from me. You don't deserve to look at it.
What?
Just stay right here, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate all your cooperation tonight, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate your cooperation. Bro, he literally broke both of those cops. Imagine getting broken by a motherfucker who's wearing slides, dude. He's wearing, his knees are exposed. Okay, he's wearing shorts and slides. And he broke both of you adult asses, dude. That's crazy. Officer Stewart's statutory has been defeated. What's up, M. HUD? Oh my God, he's still not moving, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, we're getting ready to go. I just need to discuss a few more things with you.
The lead detective now abandons the pursuit of any sort of admission. He instead proceeds to belittle and humiliate the suspect as much as possible. It may have a tactical purpose, but it's more likely out of frustration, alongside the fact he is certain of the suspect's culpability.
I know earlier today you told me you stayed home all weekend, right, in your apartment.
Yes.
Did anybody see you? Did you talk to anybody over the weekend? Were you on your computer all weekend? Is there anything I can look at that
Bro, these guys are just being racist towards gamers, okay? Like, they're straight dunking on him for being a fucking loser shut-in, dude. Now, this is tactical bullying. This technique is called, I'm fucking bored and I'm gonna have fun with this guy who's creepy. That's what this technique is called.
I can say he couldn't be involved because he was on the computer, or he was online on a porn site, or he was online doing college work, or anything that would exclude you as being involved altogether. I mean, did anybody see you this weekend at the house? Did you go out to get a newspaper? Did you wave to a neighbor, or you just locked yourself in all week?
Yes.
Nobody saw you?
Are you so blinded by ACAB that you're willing to defend any sort of psycho murder at this point? Will that make you feel better? Like, as though I'm like defending some fucking weird incel psycho? Like, these cops are horrible at their jobs, okay? Like, what are you, fucking so stupid? Is the boot shoved so far down your throat that, like, you see two incompetent detectives fail to fucking actually get a goddamn confession out of, like, a cold-blooded murderer, and you still go, oh my God, they're actually doing great. Here, this is... This is not photoshopped. He literally did this. I mean, he didn't say, my partner said you don't like women, Steven. Hey, yo, look at my cop, dog. I ain't going to jail. Because you know what it takes to be a cop? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I do, actually. Just slam your head against the wall a bunch of times. until you're fucking dumb enough to qualify. God damn, dude. Watching these videos like actually brought out some real fucking over the top like pro cop Andes in here. Jesus Christ. Listen, motherfucker, I admit when like a detective is actually doing really well. Like, I admit that. These guys don't deserve it. Oh my God. He said, can you do this, Steven? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Steven. Can you do this? Stop acting like you can sit in front of a serial killer, though, is not easy. Wait, what? Steven, look at me. I'm practically vertical, Steve. Or horizontal. Vertical. Oh, sorry. Come on, Steven, try it with me. I mean, dude. The moment that you do this in front of a fucking serial killer, they should just take you off the force. Oh. Oh, he's showing him that he's relaxed. His feet aren't touching the ground. Look at his feet. His feet are in the air, dude. Okay, we're gonna get back to the video. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay.
No.
I mean, what do you just stay in the house all day?
Yes.
I mean, what do you do all day in the house? I mean, you've always done
He's
that your
doing
whole
it
life?
again.
You don't have no friends?
I have
How can you go
friends.
your whole life without a friend?
I have friends.
Where they at? Where they at? You have any friends here in Macon?
Yes.
Name one, because everybody I talked to said they ain't your friend.
Ryan Granger, Cass Lawson, Ashley Morehouse, Carmen Love.
That's the same people I talked to today, and they're not your friend. Okay?
This is
One of the reasons interrogations are so fascinating is the ethical vacuum it creates for everyone inside its bubble. In any other circumstance, the detective's behavior here would be considered cruel and reprehensible. He's essentially bullying the suspect, yet the empathy we would normally have is now stripped away through the impression of retribution. We know this person has done something horrific, and the treatment he is now receiving is merited through his own actions.
They're not your friend.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's going for it again.
I mean, it's all over anyways. I just want to know what was going on tonight. The game's over. I mean, we know what you did to her, so we just want to know what you if you were gonna tell us or not.
I didn't do anything.
Well, that's what you say. But we know different. So you're fucked either way.
Oh my God.
We already know. We know you killed her. We know you put her body in the trash can. The news media knows it. Glenda knows it, your mother. Your sister knows it. Your sister's husband knows it. The one that used to beat your sister, he knows it.
What?
You know what he said? He said he's a crazy motherfucker, is what he said when I called him. That's your own family calling you crazy. Nobody wants to see you. Nobody's coming to visit you. So you can sit there with that dumb look on your face, but it's over.
So how did they end up like getting anything out of this?
The entire interrogation took over 2 hours. When sped up by 20,000%, you truly get a glimpse of how remarkable the suspect's catatonic performance was.
That's
His mother
so
came
creepy.
to speak with him soon after this moment, and although he maintained his innocence, he immediately snapped out of the zombie-like character. It's difficult to interpret the reasoning behind the performance, whether it was a pre-planned strategy, improvised in the moment, or some type of psychological breakdown is unclear. But whatever it was, it evidently seemed to work, as the interrogators got nothing. The suspect's behavior was so abnormal, they were essentially at a loss with what to do, or where to even start with a specific plan of attack. The evidence, however, was irrefutable. Hundreds of pictures of Lauren were discovered on
Dude, thank fucking God, by the way. Because let me tell you something, okay? If it were up to those two detectives, like, trying to get a confession, this dude would be walking free to go out and do murders again, okay? Because those were the two worst detectives we have seen so far on the entire JCS, like, library of content.
Stephen's flash drive, along with multiple video recordings of inside her apartment. A hacksaw was found in a supply closet of the apartment complex, and it was marked red with what was later identified as Lauren's blood through DNA testing. The packaging for the exact same hacksaw was found in Stephen's apartment. When confronted with the evidence, he took a plea deal to avoid the death penalty and was rendered a life sentence without the possibility of parole. He is currently being held at the high-security Hancock State Prison in Sparta, Georgia. One of the more discussed elements to the present day is the motive behind the crime. What was the reasoning behind Stephen's actions that night? He asserts that murder was never his intention, but simply the result of momentary panic and confusion, all preceded by the foolish decision to break into an apartment, which stemmed from a potent yet harmless infatuation with a girl he found attractive. He essentially tried to make out that his behavior was devious and calculating, but not evil or perverted. Public opinion on the matter varies, yet the general consensus is that the murder was premeditated, mainly due to the fact that he had bought the hacksaw just days prior to the murder. A popular psychological viewpoint takes us back to the personality of a stalker. Lauren was...
Yes, he's harmless. Yes, he's a cold-blooded murderer who strangled his victim for 15 minutes. Yes, they exist. Okay?
Set to move out the very same day she was murdered, which brings some to believe that Stephen was terrified by the notion of change, that the person he had been infatuated with and fantasized over for so long was no longer going to be a part of his life. And no matter how obscure and unreciprocated their association was, he couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Rather than Lauren going on to live the promising life that lay ahead of her and leaving Stephen behind as a forgotten memory, he has now in some abstract manner connected them both forever.
Good to be back. Hope you're doing well. This is the 6th and final installment of my Stephen McDaniels commentary. Man, it's been a slog. We are deep in the troll vortex of insanity. I don't think anyone's gone this far. It's like cave diving, but a lot more dangerous.
Okay, what was the other one that you guys wanted me to watch? I mean, Prince Andrew one's gonna be funny as fuck. I've already done this. Like, I've literally done this myself when it happened live. You know what I mean?
The United Kingdom's unwritten constitution has
Michael
evolved over-
Dunn? Okay, let me see which one that is. Dude, there's so many. These videos are so good, dude. I can't, like, I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Like, I want to fucking... How have I not seen the start of one of these yet? I literally want to fucking defeat the Nameless King. And it's hard for me to... You're almost done? No, I'm not, dude. There is so much more. Fuck, dude. We got Ratchet and Clank. You said this guy was trash, flip-flop? No, I said this channel is awesome. What the fuck are you talking about? What? I've been watching this shit nonstop for the past 3 days, dude. I literally said that JCS, like this channel, is literally liquid crack. I said the dude in the end is like kind of weird. There's a Jussie Smollett one. Oh my god, dude, there's so many. This video binge has single-handedly ruined my sleep schedule. I farted in a line at Target and the manager came up to me and asked me to leave. Wow, chat will literally say anything, dude. Is this all we're doing tonight? No, I should fucking... I made a promise, dude. I made a promise a long time ago. To members of this community. And it's taken... Okay, one more before I do Nameless King. One more. I'll do Michael Dunn, and then I'll do Nameless King. That promise was for last week, so you already broke it? No. Ali Myron, thank you for the 7 tier 1 gift subs. Okay, this is actually the last one, though. Like, straight up.
Hello?
This is Global Tellink. Three-way calling is prohibited. All inmate telephone calls are recorded. I have a prepaid call from
Mike Dunn.
an inmate at Duval County Jail. Your account balance is $27.85. If you wish to accept this prepaid call, dial 0 and thank you.
Change your title from Hassan the political commentator to Hassan the backseat detective. Dude, I'm the front seat detective after all this. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, brother. I'm doing the goddamn thing, dude. I'm actually the fucking... Why are people saying 0?
Hello?
Hey, honey.
Hope you don't mind I called you back.
No, I'm glad you did.
So being in a room by myself kind of sucks, but I guess it'd be better than being in a room with them animals.
Well, you know, they probably wouldn't think too highly about what's going on, and so it is best, but I can only imagine. But your mom said she was sending you a book.
Yep.
and I don't know how she's going about this.
I was thinking about this today, and I was like, I'm the victim here. I'm the fucking victim here. I was the one that was being preyed upon, and I fought back.
Right.
And I'm like, so it's my fault because I asked them to turn their radio down.
Right.
It's like I got attacked, and I fought back because I didn't want to be a victim, and now I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I refuse to be a victim, and now I'm incarcerated.
Oh no.
I somehow insulted these boys by asking them to turn the radio down, and for that they were going to kill me. I mean, it's absurd that they would do that, but they're violent.
Well, honey, I don't think
Who's
we can
they?
talk about it anymore.
I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Like, they attacked me. I'm the victim. I'm the victor, but I was the victim too.
I'm the victor.
In the late Friday afternoon of November 23, 2012, a young couple were getting married at the Winterbourne Inn, an impressive wedding venue situated along the St. Johns River. They held hands and recited vows in near silence as 50 guests looked on toward the scenic ceremony. One of those guests, sitting in the front row, was 45-year-old software developer Michael Dunn, the father of the groom. Sitting next to him was his girlfriend of 4 years and fiancé of 6 months, 45-year-old nurse Rhonda Rower.
Raise your right hand, please. The clerk's going to administer the oath to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right there you go. Just relax. It's okay. Relax.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Ms. Rower, do you know someone by the name of Michael Dunn?
Yes, I do.
How long have you known Mr. Dunn for?
About 4 years.
Ms. Rower, what is your relationship to Mr. Dunn?
He's my fiancé.
Why did you and the defendant...
Damn, dude, this shit is shot like literally with a fucking Instagram filter in 4K. Why is this so cinematic? Dude, Florida is crazy. Get your band finger warmed up for this one. Yeah, I already sensed it. It's Florida, okay? It's over. It's Florida. There's this is racially motivated. It's fucking Florida. It's just there's gonna be some fucked up shit in the chat and here as well.
To Jacksonville on Thursday night for the Friday wedding.
Because we have a puppy named Charlie, and because you usually can't check into hotels until like 3 or 4, and with the wedding being at 4, we didn't think we'd have time to get settled.
They had just drove 2 hours from their shared home in Brevard County, and their 7-month-old French bulldog named Charlie was waiting for them at a hotel roughly 15 miles from the venue.
And did you have anything to drink during the reception?
I had a glass of red wine, and then I had about 2 to 3 rum and cokes.
And do you know whether or not the defendant had anything to drink?
He had rum and coke as well.
Do you know how many drinks he had?
He maybe had 3 or 4.
They stayed for just over 3 hours at the reception, then reportedly had to leave early to go back to the hotel and take the puppy for a walk. They were staying at the Sheraton Hotel on Deerwood Park Boulevard, but as they were driving back, decided to pull into the Gate gas station on Bay Meadows Road at the last minute.
What was the reason for stopping at the gas station?
To get a bottle of wine.
And whose idea was it, Miss Rower?
Mine.
Just before they got to the gas station, the car in front of them had the same idea and pulled in just before they did. The occupant of that vehicle would be known as Witness 7.
When you pulled up, was there an open spot to the right of the red Dodge Durango?
Yes, ma'am, it was.
Tell these jurors why you didn't pull into that.
Boys, this is Florida. Like, you can't... Driving drunk is literally, like, something you have to do in Florida. Like, if you want to become, like, ever an elected representative in Florida, you have to drive drunk. People don't know this. It's true. It's mandatory. So, I'm just letting you know. Like, also, on top of that, it's frowned upon if you're driving sober. So, there must be a reason why Florida is like this. If you ever make fun of that, you are being racist against Floridians.
That empty
It's
spot
their
next
culture.
to the sidewalk.
Heard the loud music. Didn't want to deal with it.
The Dodge Durango in question belonged to 18-year-old Tommy Storns, who at the time was inside the store buying cigarettes, while his three friends, Leyland Brunson, Jordan Davis, and Tevin Thompson, remained in the car.
At some point while the three of you are waiting for Tommy Storns to come back, did a car pull into the parking space on the passenger side of the Dodge Durango?
Yes, sir.
And is that the side that you were sitting on?
Yes, sir.
Driving that car was Michael Dunn, who uttered something to his fiancée before she went inside.
Did the defendant say anything
I remember this story as well, I think. Or, I don't know.
about the
Actually, never
music
mind.
when he parked the car next to the red car?
Yes.
And what did the defendant say?
Oh, I hate that thug music.
What year was this in? No, there was a... No, this is on 2012. It's not this one, but because it's fucking Florida, there was recently another one. Oh my God, I missed her being incredibly racist. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back. There was another fucking case in Florida that happened recently as well, where a person came out of the car and like shot at some black dudes, if I recall.
And is that the side that you were sitting on?
Yes, sir.
Driving that car was Michael Dunn, who uttered something to his fiancée before she went inside.
Did the defendant say anything about the music when he parked the car next to the red car?
Yes.
And what did the defendant say?
Oh, I hate that thug music.
And what was your response to the defendant?
Fucking doubt he said thug. I'm just gonna doubt he said thug.
I said, yes, I know.
What happened, Ms. Rauer, after the defendant parked the car?
There's no R in the word thug.
I gave him a kiss. I took $20 and I went into the store.
Mr. Thompson, while the three of you were waiting for Tommy Storns, did the defendant say anything to you or in your direction?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
He said, can you turn the music down? I can't hear myself think.
And what did you do when he said, turn the music down?
I turned the music down.
When you turned the music down, did either Leland Brunson or Jordan Davis say anything to you?
Yes, sir.
Who spoke?
Jordan.
And what did Jordan Davis say?
Turn the music back up.
And what did you do when you got back to the Durango?
I opened the door, I danced a little bit to the song that was playing. I got in the car.
Did you see or hear the driver say anything to Jordan Davis after Tommy Storns got back in the Durango?
Yes.
What was that?
Are you talking to me?
And how could you hear that?
Tevin turned the music down.
When?
When Tommy got back in to let him know what happened.
Did Jordan Davis say anything back?
People get into fights at gas stations all the time. When it's a black guy, liberals cry racism. Not liking violent rap equals racism, by the way. Bro, how the fuck did you sneak in here for like 3 months? Of course he's from fucking Florida, dumbass. Yeah, when a fucking 45-year-old white dude at a gas station says, I hate that thug music, turn it down, and then like literally opens fire at a bunch of black teenagers, ends at murdering one, and we say, wow, like that this guy's probably racist. You're like, actually, you're being crazy for saying he's racist.
Back to the driver when the driver said, are you talking to me?
Yes.
What did he say?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Chapo viewer.
Please tell the jurors what happened next.
I heard someone yell, or someone say something very loud.
And what did you hear that person say?
No, you're not going to talk to me that way.
What did you see the driver of the other car do when Jordan Davis said, yeah, I'm talking to you?
He reached into his glove compartment.
It was a big silver chrome, either 9mm or a 45. It was a large caliber.
You recognize that?
Yes, sir.
Does that appear to be the gun that you saw in the defendant's hand?
Yes, sir.
And what did the driver do with the gun when he grabbed it from the glove compartment?
He was holding it and cocked it back.
As you were walking to the register, did you hear anything unusual?
Yes.
What did you hear?
I heard pop, pop, pop.
Within 3 minutes of Michael Dunn pulling into the gas station, he fired a total of 10 shots into the vehicle next to him. The first 3 shots came through the back passenger side door, at which moment Tommy Storns hit reverse and backed up at full speed. The 4th shot missed, while shots 5, 6, and 7 came through the front passenger side door. The SUV then did a J-turn, at which point Michael Dunn got out of his car, took aim at the retreating vehicle, and fired 3 more shots into the back. The amount of time that passed from the first volley of gunfire to the second was exactly 4 seconds. Tommy Storns' quick thinking most likely saved multiple lives, as he took the car out of the shooter's line of fire midway through the first volley. Unfortunately, however, it wasn't enough to save everyone, as Jordan Davis had already been struck 3 times.
Yeah, this guy's probably not racist, right, chatters? Yeah, I love doing self-defense on teenagers that are trying to fucking escape my volley fire.
He was hit in the leg, lungs, and heart, causing him to bleed to death in under 45 seconds. He was 17 years old. Roughly 20 seconds after the gunfire ceased, Rhonda realized it was her fiancé that had fired the shots, at which point she went outside to see what was going on.
And so I opened the door, and he said, "Get in the car." And I don't know if I said what, or if I said anything, or if I just hesitated, and he said, "Get in the car." But he was, you know, he just had that sound in his voice, you know, of urgency. Yeah. And so I got in the car.
You get in the car, he pulls out to leave. What's the conversation like in the car?
Well, I asked him, what happened?
Right.
That's what I said. I said, "What happened?" And he said, "I shot at the car." And I'm like, we're moving at this time.
Right.
And I said, "What car?" And he said, "The one with the music." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because they threatened to kill me." And I'm like, I don't understand, Michael. And I don't remember the words, exact words that he used, but it was like that they started to advance, and I reacted.
Okay, they started to advance and I reacted. Okay.
And then I asked him, I said, "Did you hurt anyone?" And he said, "No, I just shot at the car." And you know, in my head, should I be telling you what I was thinking?
Yeah, I think
okay.
you've already told us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you just tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, you know, you stupid ass, you know,
Right.
what were you thinking? Why, you know, would you do this? But I could see that he was already upset, and I didn't want to add to that.
Right.
So I kept those thoughts to myself, and I figured I'd just tell him in the morning.
Okay.
And
Is this all in the car? Or
Yes.
Okay, this is all in the car.
And then by then, we were back at the hotel.
Okay.
Michael then walks the dog, orders a pizza, and pours himself a stiff rum and coke before they both go to sleep. There was almost no conversation between them the entire night.
Just kind of walk me through kind of how the morning plays out.
Hey, I just did a fucking hate crime. Kind of awkward, but I just did a murder. You know? Awesome black teenagers who were listening to violent rap music. You know, that's why. Maybe it's because he heard the rap music and that's what activated the violence in his brain, because the rap music makes people so violent, right? Yeah, nothing like a good old hate crime to kick off the fucking honeymoon, as the chatter pointed out. That's crazy. Did this guy just say, "Do you know they were black"? Where is the guy who just said, "Do we know he knew they were black"? What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, he had a conversation with them. Of course he knew they were black.
So I got up, and I start getting dressed, and the news is on. And and I see the red SUV. Now, mind you, I had no idea what kind of vehicle they were in. but I knew it was red. And so I see the red SUV being...
How does anyone think you could just leave after unloading your clip into a crowd of kids? That is when you're like, you know, middle class, upper middle class white guy. That's it. This straight Florida and upper middle class white guy things. Also, you know, the victims in this situation are black. I mean, have you guys ever seen that video of the doctor getting arrested? The doctor's name is, I think, literally Jeffrey Epstein, actually, in Florida at the, I think in like the Fort Lauderdale airport, where he goes, "You're treating me like a black person." God, I just like, this is full of videos like this from... The guy's doctor's name was literally Jeffrey Epstein, I think. Hold on. Yeah, Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. White doctor arrested at Orlando Airport. It wasn't Fort Lauderdale. Orlando Airport complains being treated like a black person. Like, that's the expectation. He's like, this is not for me. I'm a fucking white dude. What are you doing? Save that energy for the black people.
Look at them. Look at them. They're going to beat me up.
I mean, he's right. Like, he's not wrong. They are.
Don't beat me up, you Don't beat me up. Look at them. Oh, my God. I can't believe they're doing this. Oh, my God. Hey. Look what they're doing. Oh, get to the other side. I'm not listening. You're supposed to be rough with me. You treat me like a black person.
He said that. That's not a joke. So next time you ask, like, you know, what was he thinking when he drove away after shooting at 3 black teenagers? That's what he was thinking. Not the same guy, obviously, but like, you know, the same energy. He's like, this is not, cops aren't for me. Cops are to separate me from them, the people I shot at. Just like the top of the hour is for a 60-second ad break. Even though we're 8 minutes out of the top of the hour. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's good. You know it's good. Fucking guy, you dude. Fuck you and your segues. Nah, these are good ones. Anyway. Look, if you already know what the deal is. You want an ad-free broadcasting experience, you got a VPN. You got fucking, you know, you got Twitch Primes. You can use that for free. You use a regular Twitch subscription, which is like $5. You use an ad block. Here's the ad break, though, right now. Ever ponder your actions before you commit these war crimes? Yeah, I fucking love it, dude.
Towed, and all I hear are shooting, convenience store, loud music, and then I don't know if they said a person was dead or just one dead, and I said Mike, and I turned around and he was standing in the doorway of the bathroom, and he said, "Yes, I saw." And then I said,
the kids threatened him and they pointed something at him. He would have done the same if they were white. Dude, where do these fucking 4chan shitters come from, dude? Like, where? What the fuck? Hassan speaks Turkish? It's a bit disingenuous to pretend that you're in danger from the Turkish government. You barely ever criticize them, and they're a much bigger target for them if they ever operated that way, says American chatter who has absolutely zero comprehension. Fox clip baiting Andy. His name is Hassan. No idea why she calls him Azan. I wonder what community this fucking racist idiot comes from. With the double S's. Hassan, would you debate Destiny's ultra-liberal millionaire friend Dan? I wonder where this motherfucker comes from. Following since 2018.